So move order is of great importance in the Latvian Gambit. Opening the F file, you're going to see us do that in this game, and you're going to see us castle kind of late, like almost after the middle game. So what's going to happen is we're going to try to pressure d4 where possible, and let's see how we did in this game. This game was against a high 2100 rated player. So let's turn on our engine. See what they thought. See what the engine thinks of how we do. Well, to begin with, the engine says we're down 1. It says we're still about down 1. It says you should play knight to c3. And this is, I believe, called the Bronstein attack. Now, what's interesting about this is that this computer is daring us to move knight to c6, and knight to c6 probably the right move as far as I'm concerned. Now, nobody else plays it because there's a variety of things that happen. I think they can just push the pawn, exchange knights, and check, but it says I should play queen to f7 here. So I push. Now it says I should be way down. So why is it he just doesn't go to like e5 is the question. So that's the right retreat. And now we face unbearable pressure on our d-pawn if we play c6, because he plays c4 and starts piling up on it with everything. So now it says he's up 1.5. He's close to winning already. And he should be playing c4 here. Oh yeah, c4 is a little better move. So he castles, not as good. This gives us the chance to get our bishop to a more active square than it would otherwise end up, and which was kind of the idea behind playing d5 to begin with. So we're kind of dancing along the edge of defeat here constantly. So we do put our bishop there. So that's still not enough to attack with, but it's enough to like cause some trouble. f6. Now it suggests that queen to d8 is the right move. Very, very interesting. Just queen to d8. Setting up the pieces for the next game. Of course, I don't play that. I play queen there, which is not a lot worse. It says g3 is forced, which he does do. Now it says queen to d8 is the right move again. And if you've watched any of my games, you'll know I would never do that. So now technically he's going to win this game. So what are the right moves here? It says bishop to h3 should be coming next, which I play. Rook to f2. And now things are getting a little dicey. Computer's changing its mind. Knight to f6. Now it says knight to c3. Knight to c3, knight to c3. Let's wait and see if it changes its mind. Bishop to f4. Looks like a tough move to me. Although you just retreat your queen. Nope, knight to c3 is the right move. So he plays pawn takes pawn. And all of a sudden he's lost. So as you see, White had an actual winning game out of the opening. And now he's losing. But of course these things need to be won, so he's not really losing. If you count up the pieces, we both have a significant amount. So let's count them up real quickly. Okay, in terms of pawns, we have 6. He has 4. So we're 2 pawns up. In terms of pieces, he's got 17 points, and we've only got 16 points. So we're really only a pawn up. And so a lot depends on whether or not I can trade off one of those bishops, it looks like, which I don't try to do. Instead, well, the computer was suggesting bishop takes knight. So that's c4. Now it becomes a matter of who has better ideas in the endgame. We're beginning to increase our grip on the position. Now taking over the e4 square. Now he's practically lost. It says I should move my knight there, checking him. I move my bishop. As I suggested before, I thought it was important to get one of the bishop pair exchanged off, just on basic principle. It says she should move bishop to e3, but he pins my knight and loses. So, as you see, there's a discovered check forcing him to cover. If he had interposed, he would have just gotten attacked by a pawn. And now the game's over. So knight to g5 kills him here. Did I play it? No. Instead of being down 5, he's now down close to 3. He could play king to h4, which he doesn't do. He gets pinned. Now the game's over. Resigns. So I get a little lazy and euphoric once in a while when I have clear, huge advantage, and that's a flaw in my play. But this was an interesting example of move order and getting bishop to d6, and just one slight misstep in the opening equaled a huge swing in evaluation.